What's up everybody, welcome to a new video, and today we will take a look on LCID because this stock right now is pumping absolutely like crazy, and in this video I will tell you about the exact price that I'm currently watching to get into some long position, and also I will tell you about the exact trading setups that I'm currently watching on this stock. So yeah, if you are interested in that, and if you are for example interested on the exact price that I think this stock is gonna hit, then definitely watch this video till the end. Before this video continues, I want to let you know that I just started my own Patreon in which you will get access to my Discord trading group, and the Discord benefits are like access to my entire equity portfolio and also changes in this portfolio in real time. You will also get access to all of the trades that I'm taking. Also, you will get tips on interesting or like undervalued stocks that I'm currently watching, and if you will have any questions you can always ask me, or there will be like a chat with me and other VIP members. The price right now is only $7 because I'm right now like starting to building this Patreon and this Discord group, but the price will definitely go up in the upcoming weeks or months. So yeah, if you want to join, this is the best price, and if you will join right now, the price will remain for you forever. Let's start today on a daily time frame. If we take a look on a daily time frame, you can see that this stock, for example, from this high to this low is still down around like 92%, which is giving us, let's say, interesting opportunities to get into some long positions. And so on the other hand, it's showing us that in the long time perspective, this stock is in a heavy downtrend. So opening, in my opinion, a long position right now can be really risky. The main resistance area that I'm watching right now is this bearish order block, which is between levels 8.35 and 8.90, and the main support area is this bullish order block, which is between levels 2.53 and 2.31. You can see that after a perfect bullish retest here, we had here a pump around like 75-74%, and there is pretty high probability that this pump is far from over. And like these order blocks, this is the main reason why I'm always trading liquidity, because in my opinion this is the absolutely best strategy that you can be using, because yeah, simply you need to be following the smart money. But let's now take a look on the exact potential move. In my opinion, there is pretty high probability that we will go swipe the liquidity above this previous high, which is on the level 5.31, and if we are gonna do here a support confirmation, then there is pretty high probability that we will take the liquidity in this bearish order block as well, which means that from this level it still can be a pump around like 85%. The main problem with this setup is that the stop loss you need to place like under its previous lows, which is giving you like a stop loss around like 47%, and if you will speculate, let's say for this bearish order block, it will give you a risk reward ratio like 1.77, which is not the best case if you want to open here some trading position. On the other hand, if you want to create here a really long-term long position, then you can speculate here for really high prices, because there is not that high probability that this stock will, for example, hit the $20 mark, but if it will, then you are looking for a profit around like 400%. And because this stock is really undervalued, and historically you can see that it, for example, pump, for example, from this low to this high, it was pumped around like 180%, and you can see that historically many times we had here like these crazy pumps, then there is, in my opinion, some probability that we are actually gonna hit this last bearish order block, but for the moment this is not something that I would bet my money on. The best case scenario for me will be valid in case of another retest and a liquidity grab under this bullish order block. So if the price will do something like this with a support confirmation, then this can be, in my opinion, the best possible setup that you can currently get on this stock. Stop loss in this case you are placing under the low that we will create during the fake out, and the last take profit targets, well, feel free with this trade to speculate, for example, to this bearish order block, which will give you risk reward ratio like 47.7. and in a trade like this, of course, it's really important to take multiple take profit targets. So some of the profits take, for example, under this first bearish order block, and then move your stop loss, for example, to entry, so you can't turn your profitable position into a loss. And even if you will trade the whole trade like under this first bearish order block, is still a risk reward ratio like 14.2 and the profit like 220%. So yeah, if certain conditions are met on this stock, then there is, in my opinion, pretty high probability that you can have here really good trade. And if you, for example, want to open a long position right now, well, as I said, this is probably not the best trade that you can currently get here. But if you will, for example, speculate to the second, for example, bearish order block or the first one, and you don't mind having like worse risk reward ratio, then yeah, it's still a tradable setup, because right now we are having here really good bullish volume. And historically you can see that once the coin pumped, always we had here like pretty crazy moves. So yeah, there is definitely some probability that we are gonna get into this bearish order block, perhaps the next one. And yeah, if we are gonna get to the last one, this can be like really awesome trade. But always, once you will make, let's say, big profit, always move your stop loss to entry, so you can't turn your profitable position into a loss, and also secure your profit. So take multiple take profit targets. And the last potential trade that you can take here is on the 4-hour chart. So if there will be a support confirmation in this area, you can open here a long trade. Let's say the support confirmation will be somewhere around this. The stop loss you are placing under this bearish order block, so the stop loss is like 8.6%. Of course, it will depend on when we will do the support confirmation. And the last take profit target you can place above this bearish order block, which is ending on the level 8.37, because in my opinion, there is pretty high probability that if we are gonna test this area, we will just swipe the liquidity above, and then the market will decide the next important move. Also, some of the profits take, for example, under this bearish order block, because still this will be like an important resistance, and then some of the profits, for example, under like this and this previous high, which in the end can give you risk reward ratio from 8 like 5.5, maybe 6, something like that. And that's, in my opinion, still really good. But yeah guys, this will be all from me for today. If you are interested about my all exact trades that I'm doing on stocks, definitely join my Patreon, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.